What is going on, YouTube? In today's video we're going to be changing the transmission cooler on the Tahoe. So this is my 04 Tahoe. It is a 5.3 with and it is rear wheel drive. If you want to see all the mods I've done, just go back and watch my videos. I have a video for pretty much everything I've done to this, so go back, go check those out. But in today's video we're going to focus on the install of transmission cooler. So this is something you need to do pretty much if you have a 4L60, you live in a warmer climate or pretty much any climate. This is an upgrade. Every 4L60 or pretty much any Tahoe, Silverado, Suburban, Escalade, Yukon, etc. needs. So let me show you what I got. Alright, so here's the cooler. This is the TruCool 40K, as the box says right here. So this is everything it comes with. So this cooler is probably about 2 or 3 times the size of the factory one, and it also came with all the hardware. That blue piece is a thermostat. For some reason I bought the one with the thermostat, which I probably don't need because I live in Texas. So I mean, we've been having crazy winters, but it is not needed for Texas. So that's that. And now I got to figure out how I'm gonna get Trail Boss grill off without killing myself, and then we're gonna have to take my rigged grill off that's in front of that. I will figure that out and I'll see y'all then. Alright guys, so we got the grill off, which is right here, and then the grill guard is back there. But I went ahead and took one of the lines off and it leaked everywhere, but we got it off. So on here, what you want to do to get it off is take this guard off, and then there's a C-clamp. You want to take like a little pick tool like this one right here that I have, and you just want to get the C-clamp out, take it off like I did that side. This side is giving me more trouble, so I'm gonna go ahead and get these 2 bolts out. It's like this one and this one pretty much what holds it in, and I believe there are 2 more on the bottom, maybe. This right here and right here. So 4 bolts in total, and after you get those 4 removed, you can just take the whole little bracket off, and then you can wiggle that line off. So I'm gonna do that and we'll be back. Alright people, so we got the old cooler off and I cut right there. So I got one line sticking straight up, and yes, that may not be, you know, ideal to cut, even though I don't know exactly how I'm going to position the cooler, but that's how we're going to do it. So I'm going to leave that like that, and we have this off. So that's where I cut. So now for this bracket with oil all over, here is the thing. So originally it was mounted like this, but how I've seen other people do it and how I'm more than likely going to do it is I'm just going to flip it and mount it like this. So as you can see, it doesn't go all the way back, so it's going to require me to do some cutting, but it can be done. So I got to cut like somewhere on the ends of this and on that side. I'm going to rig something up. We'll go ahead and do that. Alright people, so I made some cuts, and so I cut right here on this one and over here. So now the reason I did that is so I can flip the little bracket upside down, and now to mount like this. So now it'll mount flush, so it's not sticking out. That way I'll have room for my grill to go back on and all of that. So pretty much the general idea of me doing that. Alright guys, so before I get any further, I just want to show y'all what I've done. I haven't done much, but what I did was I took a nut and I put it in between the bracket I cut and the bolt, and I screwed it in, and you can't really see, but it clears the nut like that. So as long as I mount the brackets into the self-tapping screws into this correctly, it will completely clear and everything will go on just fine. Alright guys, so let me explain everything I just did. So we started by, I drilled a hole and sent the hard line through there, and I just took a rubber piece and some hose clamps, cut that and put that there. Then I cut the other one right here and sent it up right here with also 2 more hose clamps. Up here for now, I have some metal ties holding it in, which is temporary. I did drill a hole, and unfortunately that hole I drilled was too big for the self-tapping screw, because I couldn't get the self-tapping screw to go in, so I screwed that up, but we'll fix that eventually. But now let's go ahead and start the car and see, or start the truck and see if there are any leaks. Alright, let's see if all the work I put in paid off or failed me. That looks fine. That looks fine. That also looks fine to me. This fluid right here, there's some fluid down there. That was from when I cut the line, so I'll take this as a success. Didn't think this was gonna go as well as it did. Did have some problems, but this went in pretty good. So now I gotta rig this light back in because it's falling apart, and throw the grill on, and we will be leaving the grill guard off today. So y'all will get to see the truck for the first time without a grill guard, just the grill. So let's see what happens. I don't have a way to measure the temperature yet, but I may have something in the future, so y'all stay tuned for that. Let's get the grill on and we will skip to then. Alright guys, so here is the finished result. This is the truck without the grill, and boy does this thing look naked. Oh my goodness. I know y'all are gonna say put the grill back on. It looks good though. It looks good. If you look close enough, you can see the cooler in there. But this looks so different without the grill on the front. So it's not leaking so far, but I need to go add some more transmission fluid because I know the system is low. But that's that. So those are my people that aren't used to, or that have seen or have not seen my truck before. I normally keep this thing on the front, and it looks way more aggressive, way better. But I did damage it down here, and I want to fix this. So I'm not going to run it for a while. I'm going to leave it off for a second, and until I at least know how much it's going to cost to fix this. If it costs too much, oh well, I'll just throw it back on. But for now, this is what we got. So honestly, I like this grill, but I think the factory one painted black would look a lot better than this one. It's just kind of cheap, and the fitment isn't the best. So that's that though. If you like the install, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, comment. Hope y'all enjoy the Tahoe content. Next video we'll be back to the engine, and then we'll be back to doing more Tahoe content and a future video after that. So hope y'all enjoyed this one again. This took me a while to do, but it's not hard. I just had a lot of user mistakes, and that's that. So hope y'all enjoyed this, and I'll see y'all in the comments. I know somebody's gonna have something to say about me throwing metal ties on there, but I don't care. That's just how it's gonna be for right now. But if you like the install, leave a like, subscribe, comment. Y'all enjoy the Tahoe content. Y'all stay tuned for more. But as always, y'all take it easy. And I will catch y'all on the next video.